Hi, I'm Osaka Joe.
And I'm DJ Soy Milk.
And we are
Takoyaki
Okonomiyaki Party! Woo!
Wait,
Yeah!
we're not Okonomiyaki Party.
We're not?
No, those are two completely different foods.
Wait. Hold on. Okonomiyaki's a food?
Yes, and it's a wonderful and fantastic and delicious and beautiful food.
Wait, I thought it was the person that broke up the Beatles.
No, that's Yoko Ono.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, I think we should do our intro again. Alright?
Okay.
I think I got it this time.
Good.
Alright. Hi, I'm Osaka Joe.
And I'm DJ Soy Milk.
And we are
Takoyaki
Okonomiyaki
Party.
Woo!
Stop it. Just stop.
Wait, stop what?
We are Takoyaki Party, not Yoko Ono.
I think you're a little wound up and stressed out. You should relax, man. All you need is love.
Stop making Beatles references.
What are you talking about?
With all you need is love.
Actually, I just made that up yesterday. When all my troubles seem so far away.
Again with the reference?
What reference are you talking about? The only troubles I have are now because you keep bothering me when I'm trying to do this damn show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Then what's the name of this show?
Talk a lot of party.
You can't even get the name of the show right.
But it's true, right? I mean, you do talk a lot.
That's not the point. We named it Takoyaki Party after a famous food in Osaka because we talk and report about the Japanese idol group in Osaka, NMB 48.
Still doesn't mean you don't talk a lot.
That doesn't mean we named the show after talking a lot. Who names their show after that?
Don't you remember that classical DJ, Sir Mix-a-Lot? He does a lot of mixing, doesn't he? So clearly...
No, he doesn't. He talks about butts, and he's known for liking butts, and definitely not for mixing. Just like we are known for talking about and liking NMB. Can we just get back to the program?
All right. Calm down. No need to get angry. Okay, so we are Takoyaki Party, and we like to talk about our favorite girl group.
That's right.
NBA 48.
No, not NBA 48. NMB 48.
That's what I said. AKB 48.
You're hopeless.
Man, I don't know what you're talking about. I know what I'm doing. I know my group. I even have an Oshiman.
Oh, really? Who's that?
Eleanor Rigby.
We're so done. Yay!
Alright, how'd you guys like that manzai intro?
Pretty good, right?
Like, no.
I'm a star.
I didn't want to do it. I wrote it out, and it seemed good, but then I was like,
Sign me up for Broadway.
There's no manzai on Broadway.
Well, there should be. There will be once I get there.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're Takoyaki Party.
No, we're Yoko Onoyaki Party.
Okay,
Get
so
it
we're
right.
Yoko Onoyaki Party. We talk about NMB and whatever's going on.
Whatever's going on.
Whatever's going on recently. There's actually like a lot of news. I'm pretty sure most people know. Because when I think about it, the only people that listen are probably the only people that already know what's going on.
Yeah, well.
You know, it's kind of funny because like when I started this, I wanted like people to know what's going on, so I thought news would be like, you know, like the prime thing that people would listen to. But I think people just oh man, I don't know. I think people just like to hear our comments about the news, I guess. I don't know.
The public loves us. They demand it. No, I'm kidding.
Sure. So, speaking of the public, we met up with one of our friends.
Yay! You mean one of our fans because we're so famous and going to be on Broadway soon. Am I right?
I said friends because, you know...
Yeah, he is.
He's a pal.
Snowman.
We met up with Snowman, who lives, incidentally, a couple blocks away from me. Of all the coincidences.
What are the odds of that?
I don't know, man. Well, did I tell you about my other friend that, like... that I met, who's also, like, a Sayaka Oshi, and, like, he lived, like, also down the street.
What the heck?
And then, it turns out, like, because I had this one friend from high school. Like, we didn't go to the same high school, but we met, like, doing something else. And, like, I've been friends with that guy. The what is it? Muffin 013.
Oh.
Or the one we had ice cream with.
Oh.
Yeah, right? The guy that moved to Japan?
Yeah.
So it turns out that, like, he went to high school with the guy that I met down the street.
What?
I know, right? It's too crazy. Anyway. So we had...
a small world after all.
So we had Okonomiyaki with him.
Yeah, we did. It was really good.
It was. And then we had some bread, I think. Yeah, you had your sun pastry.
Oh, that's so gross. Okay, so for those of you who don't live in an area that's populated with Taiwanese bakeries, we went to a Taiwanese bakery chain, and they had these things called sun pastries. I'm like, oh, that looks cool, because it said it was filled with molasses, and I really like molasses cookies.
It was not molasses. It tasted
I know,
nothing
but
like
the description said filled with molasses, so I'm like, oh, I'll try that. Molasses is good. So I get it. It tastes like paint. That was sad.
I liked it.
But then Joe liked it, so Joe had it.
Yeah, I love paint.
Paint.
What else did we do recently? Oh, we played Resistance.
Oh, it's such a good game. Okay, guys, so Resistance is this game that I'm sure maybe you guys know about it already. But basically, it's like one of those mind games where, like, if you have 10 people, like, 6 of them are the good guys and 4 of them are the bad guys, but you don't know who are the bad guys. And, like, you pick teams and, like, go on these little missions, but then you're always scared, like, what if I picked a bad guy on my team and I didn't know? Then I can sabotage my whole mission. So you're, like, the whole time you're, like, arguing back and forth and debating, trying to figure out who are the bad guys so you don't pick them anymore. It's so cool. So, anyway, I'm so excited about this, because they're like, oh, you know, that DJ Stormilk, she's gonna be awful at this game. And then I was one of the bad guys the first round, and none of them figured it out until I kind of had to give it away. But it was pretty awesome.
I think up to this point, I think Spies have only won like 2 out of like the 20 games we played, or like not 20, maybe like 10 or 15.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I was on the winning team.
So
Woohoo!
we actually won a Spy game.
Yay!
And
yeah, me and Joe were on the same team.
And then I think like the very first time I played, the Spies won too. I might have been on that team. I don't remember, but like, I don't know. I don't think I won. Well, whatever. I was really bad.
Why is everybody a spy the first time they play? Just by like sheer coincidence.
I don't know, but it's funny because like if you ask all those newbie questions, like, oh, I don't know what to play. Do I play this? Do I play that?
Yeah, I was good. Along. See, I tricked them. I played like the really stupid card because like I had no idea what was going on anyway, but I caught on. But then I kept playing the stupid card, and so they didn't believe I was bad. Because how could somebody so stupid at the game be like an evil person? But I was on the evil team, and they figured it out, so it wasn't even that big of a deal. But it was really fun. So if you never played Resistance, you should try it.
And then Narzik threw the game for you guys.
Oh wow.
I was the only like if you guys like just concentrated on like fooling me.
But see, the thing is, everybody thought you were a spy. So even if like you somehow
not everybody.
Okay, almost everybody. So it's
it's basically me versus whatever. I don't want to talk too much about the game because it has nothing to do with NMB.
Well, it's so exciting.
It is. So if you want to, if I don't know, whoever lives and is listening to this wants to play with us, let me know. I don't know if it's possible.
Whoever lives somewhere in our area.
Or if you want to fly out here, that's cool too. Just to play a $10 board game. Anyway, okay.
Oh, by the way, before we move on, I have determined that I will be going to the 39th single handshake, which is going to be sometime this summer. I just have the feeling in my bones. So if any of you guys are going, let's meet up.
Okay.
More details to come. Woohoo! So excited.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, moving on to real stuff.
Alright, first corner, news.
News!
How do you feel about news today?
Good, because I actually contributed to some news on Stage 48. It wasn't posted yet, and I posted it. I'm like, oh yeah!
Yeah, but we already knew.
Anyway, I want to share that bit, just because I'm proud of it.
Alright, do it.
So I read, Natsu Ramen, I read her blog, and she was all excited because the Kenkyusei were selected, or were asked to perform their stage.
Ordered.
What? We're ordered, yeah, whatever. They're going to be performing their stage at AKB's theater, which is a pretty big deal because, you know, lots of fans in Tokyo that might not have ever seen the stage, but watched it live. So I'm sure it's going to be a sellout, and I'm really excited for them.
And, well, for one, the AKB theater always sells out, like, without a doubt.
Well, I know that, but, you know, I mean, like, I feel like there would be really high demand for it, as opposed to, like, Team B stage with no Senbatsu members, which also still sells out, so what do I know?
Yes. I think, like, Team B, no Senbatsu members, I think, has a higher ticket rate than, say, like, Team M with everybody there.
That's true.
So, you could take that. I don't know where you could take that, but...
That it is pennant race. Pennant race memories.
Okay. Anyway, it is a big deal because, it's not very often, I guess, that they send the teams out to do performances somewhere. I mean, the Kenkyusei didn't even get the what is it when they did all their stages somewhere.
Oh yeah,
in that
they all
tour.
had
They
solo concert, like mini concerts at the amphitheater.
Yeah, they didn't get that. I know Team N and Team M haven't done like a tour in a while. Like when they would perform in other theaters, they haven't done that since like the first or like the second year of their existence.
Well, Team M had a tour.
I'm talking about like theater tour, not like tour like performing places.
I just said OMG out loud. Did you see the most recent comment on our Facebook thread?
No, I didn't.
Okay, somebody wants to be on our podcast.
Wait, we have a Facebook thread?
Well, like the one where you're like, Emily, we're not reading this out loud.
Okay. Anyway, so that big deal for Kenkyusei.
Yes, it is.
I was watching the actual stage. Like, I already knew of the announcement, right? So I'm watching the stage, and, like, Joe's, like, doing the final send-off or whatever, and she's, like, messing up all the time, but it's okay, because it's Joe, and she's hilarious. And then, they play the music, it's like, darn, and it's like, oh my god, let's, like, watch the video, right? And it's like, oh, NMB, like, the Kenkyusei, Soso no Shijin. And then, like, the last slide was, like, they're gonna perform, like, on the 8th of February. And you hear, like, all the girls scream, and then it's just, like, silence, and you don't hear anything. And then, like, when the lights come on, you see, like, everybody crying, and I'm like, oh my god, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man. So that was well, everybody except Terumi, who was, like, laughing.
Freaking Terumi. What a gal.
So, it is a big deal. Some of the comments, I remember Joe and both Joe and Yamarina said that, they said that, like, it was, like, their dream to do, like, like, one of these tours to, like, a theater to perform. And the managers were like, yeah, you guys still, like, have a lot of work to do, so, like, you should just give up on that for now. They asked them that very same day, I think. And then they pulled the announcement on them at night. And it's like, what the heck, man?
Dang!
Trolled by the managers.
That Cameron. He knows how to mix it up. Funky fresh.
So that's it for your solo contribution to the news.
I have some... See what... Joe wants me to write the podcast someday, because Joe does like everything and I just talk. But
no, I just wanted you to do it because it'd be funny.
If I were to write the podcast, the content of the podcast would be nothing like it is now. I'm just warning everybody. So that's going to happen soon.
It's gonna happen one day. I don't know if it's soon.
Hopefully soon.
I have a date in mind when I would want to do it, but we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Look forward to it.
Okay, what else is going on? They announced all of Chuba's, like, activities and stuff.
Her final
she's graduating. So her graduation stage is on the 26th of January. Her last act...
That's exactly a week from today. Whoa.
Or maybe not, because Japan's in the future.
Shoot! A few days from today.
Sure. Her last activity is on March 15th when they have a random photo event, the Nambashiki photo event. For Rush Kunai.
The only day people will be excited to get a Chuba picture.
I said they might be sad because, like, they're like, yeah, man, like, what's the point of this picture? Like, she's not even around anymore.
Oh, shoot. So true.
But, well, we'll see. If you want to send her anything, I don't even know if anybody knows who she is. But if you do, like, the last day that she accepts stuff is the 13th of March. So, get it in.
Yeah.
Moving on. A lot of the Senmatsu members, like, did some sort of filming, and nobody knows what it is.
Nobody knows. But lots of Kenkyusei filling in.
Yeah, and you saw the photos, right?
I saw some. Speaking of photos, I have news, but
no, it's there. Just wait, man.
Okay,
just
I'm
wait.
so excited.
Just wait. It's gonna be there. But like, no, like some of the members, Senmatsu members, took photos. I know Uka was in it, and then outside of Uka, there was Sayaka, Milky, Rainyan, and Nana. They were in it, so I don't know if it's a new single or like a B-side to the new AKB single. Maybe it's Majiska Gakuen related. I have no idea.
Nobody really knows. But that could fuel some fire because a lot of AKB fans are hoping that since this is like Takamina's last spring single, that maybe they'll do AKB only like it used to be in her glory days or something to that effect.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but people are like, well, if they do that, then they'll have sister group coupling songs. I'm like, that's never gonna happen again.
That could happen.
I mean, it
I
could
don't know,
happen.
there's a lot of weird stuff going on. Like, I mean, if it was like a main single, then like Nana's in it, and like Nana's never been in a main AKB single.
Right.
Whatever.
But neither
We'll
has
see.
Uka, so it makes me think it's
Oh
not
yeah.
not a big deal. It could be like a big NMB single, but not like an 48 group intergroup event.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay. Everyone knows the NMB is having an arena tour next month. Osaka, Nagoya, Tokyo, and there was an announcement I think the other day or maybe this morning that they will broadcast one of the dates in Osaka on this Skapa channel or whatever.
Skapa!
Skapa.
Skapa!
But the good thing is we're gonna get a broadcast of the concert. That's pretty cool.
Yay! This is like the first time ever.
No, they broadcasted the what was it called? When they did the tour in summer, the summer tour, they broadcasted like the Yokohama one.
Oh.
Right? That's when we first saw Peak.
Right.
Okay.
You know the tour I always wanted to see? The one that was named after Milky's Chapu Chapu. Like, I know they had a couple DVDs of it, but there were some...
I have it on DVD.
You have it?
Yeah,
I
it's
wanna
on the
see
8
it.
Live collection.
Well, what the heck? I've seen, like, some footage of it, but I haven't seen, like, any of the full concerts.
Okay, I have it on DVD.
Dude, I have to see it, because Yuipon had a unit with Sayaka and Machun and Nana. Like, the four of them did, like, a Not Yet song, and I was like, oh, Yuipon! Take it to the top!
I don't remember that.
Oh,
You
it
sure
was,
it was that one? Anyway, whatever. But like,
I'll find it later.
it's also on Blu-ray. There was some controversy because they released. I mean, like, because this 8 Live DVD collection came out, but like, it's only DVDs, and then there's like Blu-ray, so you'd practically buy the same concert twice if you want it on Blu-ray. And people were like, "Meh." Anyway, so I have it. I'll let you borrow it. Whatever.
Cool.
What other cool things happened?
Well, there was that New Year bingo party.
How come you're not excited? You should be really excited.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to keep it down because I'm going to get really excited later on. You can talk
Okay.
about this one.
Okay, I gotta provide the tension. I gotta provide the energy for the show.
Dude, I'm so
For now.
excited.
So every year NMB has a bingo party where like everybody wins stuff. This year was no exception. They had another one. There was lots of photos. Machun came down in a Spider-Man costume.
Yeah.
Murashige actually came all the way from Fukuoka to attend. Some people won stuff. I think Ayaba won like the major thing, which is like a trip. Ota Yuri won like a trip to Disneyland. Some people won like 100 gyoza or something.
What the heck?
3 people won TVs. I forgot. I know one of them was Kaneko, but like
What the
I forgot who
heck?
the other 2 girls were that won TVs. But it's pretty cool. Like, you could check out the photos. I know some people recorded vines. So Ripopo like recorded a lot of Richan vines. And one thing that like I'll get to later, but like they've been doing this comedy routine, or they really like this one comedy team from what is it, Hachiten Rokubyo Bazooka, which I'll talk about later.
Okay.
But yeah, all right.
Yeah, I want to have a bingo party with the NMB girls. So jelly.
I think everybody does. Well, not me. I don't like bingo.
What's wrong with you?
I'm lots of things.
How do you not like bingo? Bingo's the best. Bingo is the game of maximum tension.
I remember like at work when we had a holiday party, like I was part of like the planning committee, and so instead of like using numbers, I like used people's faces, so you had to know who like you worked with.
Whoa.
That was pretty cool. Anyway, do you remember who Shiokichi is?
Yes. How do you not remember? She was like super pushed. She was.
No, she wasn't. And then she got like, what is it called? She got like owned after the Hotel Gate scandal.
Well, after Hotel Gate, but like early days, she was like all over the place.
I don't know. No one was anywhere.
Well, I know, but like she was one of the front members. She was like Sambatsu. She was one of the 2 centers for Rider. So they clearly had hopes for her.
Anyway, she graduated, right?
Yes,
But
she's
now-
a first-gen member who graduated a year or 2 ago.
But now she's back
She's
On
back
this.
in the industry.
in this program called Oki Talk, which I think is a morning show. And I think I watched some of it, and it was like her and like this other model from the agency she works at. Like they went around and did like a gourmet report. It was alright. But it's good to see her back. So I think she has work. Ainyan has the drama, or Fukumoto Aina has the drama, like in Golden Time. I think that aired too. and there's this other girl, I forgot her name, something Akane, the one that like everybody's always friends with, and her like name is like Nechan or something on Twitter. But she also has regular work, so that's 3 graduates that have good work in the industry. So don't say the NMB is not prepared when they graduate.
Hex, yeah.
We're the best. Just saying. Okay, there was a Kobe shakedown earthquake drill to commemorate the Kobe earthquake that devastated Kobe. And they had some AKB members. I know the main ones were Yukiden and Yuihan.
Yukimin's also... Well, both of them are like ex-NM... or partially NMB connected.
There are 2 other AKB girls that I don't know. I just saw pictures. But the true NMB, it's in their blood that were there, were Joe and Ayatine.
Kobe Nationals. Or locals.
So they were with the mayor and they did like the earthquake drill and stuff. And, you know, they reflected on the earthquake and all that.
They weren't even born, were they? I
don't think so. I remember Anchi said she wasn't born yet.
So, yeah.
I think Yui Han was born. Yokoyama Yui.
Yeah.
I don't know who this Yukiden girl is. I heard she's in NMB. I haven't seen her yet. But, yeah, so they commemorated the earthquake. They did earthquake drills. Everybody's like, yeah, cool. But it's kind of weird that, like, from, like, people to send, they sent Joe and Ayatine.
Yeah, like, I can understand Joe, but I don't know.
Well, they're both from Hyogo, or
right.
They're probably both from Kobe. But, like, I mean, aren't there any other better girls you could choose from? Anyway, whatever.
Ouch, that hurts. Better girls. They're all wonderful people.
I mean, Joe's in the Yoshi. Like, I like Ayatine too, especially when she's with Mei-chan. That's another joke. I don't know if you get that joke. No, you don't watch the Kenkisei stage?
Not religiously.
Okay. YNN had a show the other day where they were at the Zenkoku Handshake event. They did some stuff. So I think some people like cooked like food and whatever, and there was like they're filming backstage and stuff, and you could see them. But one of the big things, like I want to see this. It's not on the archives yet, but they did like a physical assessment or whatever. So they like measure people's height and stuff, and then they made people do like they counted how many members or like which members could do like the most push-ups and sit-ups and everything, and who was the most flexible. And supposedly it's like really hilarious.
Good photos.
So all I saw were photos. And Shu giving the thumbs up. And I heard somewhere that Shu is like infamous for being inflexible.
I relate to her.
Okay, did you watch Majiska Gakuen yet?
I did.
The second episode?
I watched half of it.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna watch any of it.
Oh.
Did you see Anton and Shu on it?
Yes, they had a very minor role. Anton looked pretty Yankee. So good for them. I'm really, really surprised they picked Anton out of everybody. They picked her.
It's alright.
So that gives me hope that some of the other...
badass.
Well, I know, she looks really great as a Yankee. But it gives me hope that some more, unpopular members will appear. Also, I don't know if we mentioned this last time, but Fuchan and Miru have been confirmed to appear in a later episode. So, if you like that series, look out for them. Okay.
Okay.
I'm so ready.
Go. You saved all your energy. I had to talk all this time just because you wouldn't talk just for this.
Okay, guys. So today, I'm so glad I have a Twitter account now because I was browsing Twitter and then I saw it. Leaked images, or well, not leaked, but preview images of Sayane's new photo book, and she looks fine. I'm so excited. Okay, so this was the photo book that they were accepting fan photos because Sayane would get dressed up, although it was supposed to look natural. Obviously, she was probably, in full makeup. And she would walk around public places and wait for fans to take creepy photographs of her. Which sounds really, really creepy. But she was cool with it because she's...
It's not creepy. She would just... No, because she would actually post on Twitter like, hey, I'm going over here.
Yeah, I know, but it just
So if you want to take photos, take photos.
I know, but that's like saying, I'll be ready to take photos, but you could, take weird photos of me too, and it's totally okay. Because, usually there's, a bit of a stigma against taking photos of somebody, of, a celebrity in their off time.
Yeah, but I mean, it's clearly planned. She said on Twitter, please take photos of me.
Right. I don't know, it just seems so weird.
It's not creepy. Stop it.
Stop it, just stop it. Anyway. Yeah, well, I don't know. At first it sounded creepy, but once I realized that she announced when it would be happening, I guess it was better.
You would have known if you had Twitter.
Gee. Well, actually, when they first announced it, I was like, wait, so is she gonna have to, like, watch her back 24/7 and always look good?
No, it's more like it was like scripted. So like she would like tweet like, "Oh, I'm gonna be here, take photos of me," and then people would be like, "Yeah."
I wonder how much of a mess it was around her, like crowds of people with camera.
Well, I mean, like everywhere I went, like she would go there after I left. And I was like, what is going on?
Anyway, so that's this photo book, and now it's going to be released. But there are also some other photos in there that were, done in a studio. And yeah, I'm excited about them.
And she's draped in the American flag in a
there's
bikini.
this one
That
where
is weird.
Yeah, there's this one where it's like, it reminds me of like such a Sports Illustrated thing to do. Like she's in a bikini, she's sitting on a motorcycle, and she's draped in an American flag. I'm just like, whoa! That's a lot of American spirit. And then, and then there's this other one where there's like, she's in like a red bikini and there's like water being splashed. I'm like, oh, I love this one. So,
yeah, you sick pervert.
I enjoy it. I'm sorry. I'm thinking about buying it, but I don't want to have like a magazine of bikini photos in my room. It's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, I'm sure everyone judges girls on that, right?
It's hard to explain. Like, yeah, I enjoy this girl's body. What am I supposed to say?
Well, yeah, so.
But I also love her personality because she's a wonderful human being. Okay. And she's perfect. Oh, she's so perfect. Okay, on to other news.
Okay, while you're done, like, or while you keep gushing over, like, the number one person in NMB, clearly.
In the world, top. Clearly.
So there, last week on Manabu-kun, usually they have, like a couple top members and then some, like, lower tier members or whatever. Sometimes they'll just bring on the members that, like, will appear on their little challenge thing. But last week was really interesting because, like, there were, like, no Senbatsu members. There was, like, a lot of people whose first time was appearing. Like, Haka was on the show. Murokana was on the show. Oh. Anchu. All the, Kokoro, Saradan, Isokana. They were, like, all on the show, and they called themselves, like, the second unit. And it was actually really interesting because you get to see, like, a dynamic of them where, like, they're not around Senbatsu, but they're on TV. And, some people had their chance to shine. Oh, Ren Upyon also still lost her voice.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
And she was picked as the idiot of the show just because of her voice. You see, like, things like Anshu was, like, really excited for some reason. The show was about government. I know, really exciting, right? But in the government building of, like, Congress or whatever they call it, Parliament, the Diet... There's
the diet?
I don't know.
Oh.
We don't have diets here. Or diets, whatever. Anyway, so there's a place where there's like 4 statues, or there should be 4 statues, right? They're like in a square, and there's statues of the prime minister, and there's only 3. Like the last space is empty, and then like, oh, and she's like, oh, dude, I know what that is. And they're like, oh, really? What is it? It's like, oh, like, there's like 3 statues. There's 3 statues, and they're all the prime ministers, and like the prime minister, this one's that one, that one, that one, and like the 4th one is like not there because it's supposed to be a symbol of like when there's a really good prime minister, and if you're really good, you get your statue built there. And she's like super excited. I'm like, all right,
whoa,
you do that. Anyway, so like if you want to see I don't know. I don't think many people watch Manabu-kun to begin with.
No.
Nah, never mind.
I've seen some. It's good. Like, it's, I don't know. It got better as time went on.
I think it's really good. Yeah, it's definitely a lot better now than it was before. And I still think there's like a high Japanese barrier. Like, if you don't really understand Japanese, you'll have no idea what's going on. I still get confused a lot. Anyway, that's enough about Manabu-kun. Let's go over other random things that happened today. Some quick stuff. So, Aika had her birthday and her birthday stage.
So did Konomin.
She's now 17. Konomin is 19. So I translated one of the letters I translated Yuri's letter for Aika's birthday, and then I think Ziroshiki translated the other 2 letters because somebody asked him to.
Yuri's is so funny.
Oh yeah. So.
In if you haven't seen it, in Yuri's letter, she's like, "Aika, please eat more. Your legs look like deer legs."
Yes.
So funny.
And then she also said, like, every time I see you, you're eating sweets, but you never get fat.
Oh, Aika has the gift.
so she has to eat a lot. I was watching Konami on stage before I did this podcast, and it was really funny, just because like I don't know, it's kind of hard because like the way like Konami's body language is really funny, like in offers and stuff, and like because it's like her birthday, it's like they don't have the Oshi cam, but they have like they focus like a lot of attention on her, so like she makes like the dumbest like faces and stuff, like and it's like 2 hours of it. Oh man, it's so good. So if you watch an NMB stage this year, I recommend the Konami birthday stage.
Oh yeah,
it's fantastic. Her speech was actually really good. She said she still wants to do choreography for at least one song. She still wants to be in at least one Senbatsu song. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Anton's birthday was celebrated the other day, maybe this morning or yesterday. I don't remember, but like they surprised her in her room. She didn't have her birthday stage yet.
Hopefully,
there was a picture that was like leaked on the internet. Like I think somebody was sitting across, or somebody was sitting on the train, and then like they noticed like, oh man, somebody's like hitting on another girl, right? So they look up, and it's like this foreigner guy like hitting on Renapion, and like he snapped the photo. It's like, what the heck's going on?
So weird.
So hilarious. So there's that. Everyone's Vine still being updated, especially Konomin. She has the best Vine. I don't know if any of you saw Konomin's exercise. I should probably watch that every day because it's so funny.
It's so funny. She like, I don't want to spoil it. The 6 seconds of glory.
You don't even have it. Konomin's exercise. Dun, 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 dun. So she has that. There's some other good vines. I was watching all of K's vines. They're all really good. Jonish K, JK.
JK.
Did you watch hers?
I do want to watch hers. I didn't even know she had a vine.
Did you see the one with Renapion?
Yeah, that's not that one. Oh, that was hers.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, can you play like Renapion? Can you take a picture of me? And she's like, oh, well, like you have to call me Renapion-sama and like say please. It's like, all right, Renapion-sama, will you like please take a picture of me? She's like, I was just messing around. There's stuff like that. There's like pictures of like Renapion sleeping, or movies of her sleeping.
Okay, so good.
There's the one with Aika, because like in one of the MCs, Jonish K was like, yeah, I heard like you like to stick your tongue out at people. It's called pedo, right? Mm-hmm. So, but she's like, no, wait, maybe that's like Yuri. Like I forgot. Or maybe it's like both of you that say that. But like for like for Aika's birthday card, like if you saw like K's message, it's like all it said was like dear Aika, pedo peanutsu.
What the heck?
And so like pedo is becoming like their thing with like Aika. So there's a vine of that, and so on. What else do you want to cover?
Let's talk about some funny stuff, because I've been watching what you subbed. Saki P lost her voice. It's hilarious, because she lost the high pitch in her voice, but not the low pitch. So when she did her, like, introduction thing at the stage, she wanted to talk in her high pitch to sound cute and idly, but she couldn't. She was, like, croaking. And then, who was it next to her? Was it Ocarine? I think it was Ocarine.
No, there's Ripopo and there was Murokana.
Oh. I guess it was Ripopo then. Somebody was like, just do it. Like we know you can actually say it. She's like, fine. She says it. And
that was Rika from the back.
That was Rika, okay. So, yeah, and she says it, and it's like all deep. And it's like, oh, you could have talked deeply the whole time. It was super funny. Yeah, Teppen subbed it. Teppen subbed it.
You know I did it because I'm too lazy to put credits.
Yeah. So go check that
I didn't
out.
sub her. I didn't sub the intro. I just subbed the MC when they're like, I think they wanted to talk about like something they accomplished recently, and she's like, and it's like people were like, was it Rudini was trying to translate for her? And she's like, no, I got this, and then she's like, she got really mad, and then she's like, all right, let me just use my low voice. It was like, what the heck?
She's great.
I subbed that. There's still progress being made, I think, on Manabu-kun, the Christmas episode, and since Gaiden the movie Returns came out, we're probably gonna work on that.
Yay!
I still haven't gotten the Blu-ray yet. I'm kind of sad.
Stoked.
Speaking of which, I think I also ordered the Gaiden 3 Blu-ray. I'm stoked about that. I get Gaiden 3 on Blu-ray. Wow. Anyway, okay, so that's it for sub stuff. That's it for news.
Yay!
That was pretty long. There was actually a lot of news.
There was a lot of news this week. Okay, shall we?
Yes.
Alright, so our member of the week is Yamarina. So basic info about her. Yeah, woo! She's 19 years old. She's a 4th generation member, so one of the newest batch. And she's from Kyoto. She's also super short, at only 4'10", or 147 centimeters for all you non-Americans.
So basically everybody else.
Yeah, basically everybody else who doesn't live in America or England.
Okay.
So that's that. That's some basics about her. Let's do her history. So before she joined NMB, she was like a hardcore Nana Oshi. She would go to handshake events, and she would also, well, actually I want to talk about this second part later. But she would go to handshake events, which I think is pretty cute. And so then she auditioned because her friends are like, "Oh, you should audition for that group." And she's like, "Oh, okay." So she so she auditions and she passes the 4th generation audition. And now she's in NMB. One of the first things I saw from her was her 37th Sosenkyo appeal video, so this most recent election. And in the video, she was showing off some dresses that she'd made. She's like, "Oh, look at this dress, I designed it. You can take off this part, and now it's like a skirt." Like, "Oh, that's cool." And then I found out she's actually like really into making dresses and costume design. And she even like custom made her own virginity, like the song Virginity. She custom made that outfit for herself, and I guess she wore it before joining NMB, like to handshake events or something. So that's cool. Yeah. She's a solid singer. Everybody's always like super impressed by her voice because it's like super, I keep saying super, but it's really deep and powerful. And you wouldn't expect that from...
And super?
It's super. It really is, though. You wouldn't expect it from her because she's so tiny and cute looking.
Well, we'll get to her voice later.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of super, she's also a super sub. She's undered for every stage. She does a ton of songs.
So, for example, in the original End stage, I think she's one of the original subs, along with Hirorin, who did Onyu. But
Yeah.
Yamarina did Kono Sekai. Mm-hmm. And it was a long time since she actually did like Kono Sekai from old N. It took her like a long time when she actually was able to do it for new N. What else? She did. She's in that one, Nandamonrai now. I think she recently joined that one. She did End Roll. What else has she done?
She's done everything. She did, wasn't she in the Kokoro no Hashi Sofa or something like that? The
I don't think she was.
Oh. She was in some unit in the M stage, though. I remember being impressed by it.
The Saya unit.
Oh, the,
Kiseki.
Kiseki, yeah.
So she did Kiseki. She probably she also did what is it? The one song I don't like.
Oh, the stupid cowboy one? It's
Yeah.
not stupid, I'm sorry. The Ashita no Tame something
Okay.
kiss.
Ashita no tame ni kiso shite?
Kisu
Maybe.
wo. Wo or yo? Or something like
Oh.
that.
Yeah, kiso shite. Okay. I think that's what it's called. She did that. What else did she do? She did Dakishimerare.
Oh man, so good. I was so excited when she did that.
What else did she do from the last stage? I feel like everybody did everything in Idol no Yoake, so I don't want to count that.
Yeah, everybody did.
What did she do in what is it called?
The Tadaima Renaichu stage?
Did she? Oh, she did my favorite. She did Faint.
Oh man, she did Faint! Oh, she probably slayed. I never saw it.
I know she did Faint. I don't know if she did what is it called? The one that the Kenkyusei do now. Oh, Junai Crescendo? I think she did it too. I don't remember.
Oh, that song is so good. Speaking of the Kenkyusei stage, in that stage, her unit is Heart Got the Virus.
Yes, and it's hilarious because she is also in the same unit as Miki.
The Giant.
Yes, so like in the beginning, you know, when they all take turns on the same mic and they have to like keep adjusting the mic every time. Yeah, I thought that was funny. Anyway, no one else was laughing. You're not laughing. I don't believe you. in the old Kenkyusei stage, she did Kinji Arata Futari with.
That wasn't her original unit though.
It wasn't. I don't know. I thought it
Her
was because
original unit was the Rainy Zoo one.
Ame no
Yeah, where they're all in animal costumes.
Well, I just pulled something up, like before the show, and I watched it, and she was doing Kinji Arata Futari with Megumin.
Ooh.
Maybe like she did it because like Nagisa wasn't there or something.
Oh,
like
probably.
Anyway, okay.
Anyway,
maybe you're
so
right.
yeah, she's been in like I don't know. I feel like she's been in so many songs. She was also back when like 2013 when all the AKB48 group Kenkyusei had that big concert. She did Tonari no Banana with the HKT member. And everybody was, I remember a lot of people were super excited about it. They're like, wow, these girls are super cute and they're both really good at singing. And they're like, oh man, they've got to be like 13-year-olds because they're both so short. And then they look up Yamarina and she's like 18. So she definitely looks a lot younger than she really is.
Yeah. There's a funny story about Tonari no Banana. When they did, well, because they do it for the Kenkyusei stage, right? So it's Chiho and Terumi.
Yeah.
And like for their Shonichi, I remember they were talking about it. And like, I think since they're part of the Kenkyusei concert, right, the big one, she's like, oh man, like, she like got like the thing, right? And then she saw that this like Tonari no Banana, like Terumi saw it, and she's like, oh man, like that song like totally fits me, like I can't wait to do it. And then she opens it, it's like Yamarina, and she's like, man. But now she does it with Chiho, so
good for her.
Anyway, so what is Yamarina known for?
Well, for being tiny is one
yes.
thing. She's a tiny person with a gigantic voice. So I heard it too. If you go out to a handshake event, you can hear her from anywhere in the building. She's super loud. She's super energetic. She's so super. I keep saying it. There's no other word to describe her.
There are many words. You just have terrible vocabulary.
I do, actually. But yeah, she's very loud. Especially when you compare her to the other girls who are, much more keeping the conversation between you and her only. Yamarina's like, hey world, check it out. I have a fan who came to visit me. It's great. It's great. Oh, A+.
Like we say this, right? But like right. You don't really understand until you go to like a handshake event and you're standing in the corner and you're like, God, what's that voice? And it's like Yamarina. And you're like, first of all, you're like, why am I standing in the corner? Then you're like, oh, okay, I recognize that voice.
It's crazy. Like that happened to me with Tani Marika too. I'm like walking by and I'm like over 100 feet away. I can't even see her face, and I my vision is corrected so I can see faces from far away now, and I couldn't see her face. I was that far away. But apparently she saw me as like the tall foreign girl, so she's like, oh, hey you! And I look, cause there's like nobody else there. It was like before the slot started. I was like, are you talking to me? And she's like, yeah, come over here. I'm like, I can't. I have to like have a ticket. Do you not understand? But I don't know. They're both so, like her and Tani, they're just super loud, and it's really shocking.
Well, I don't know who this Tani girl is.
Oh, she's from HKT, but then she moved to SKE.
Exactly.
I knew her before she moved to SKE. She was always like my favorite HKT girl. She's just crazy. She's twice as loud as Yamarina.
So Yamarina, I said she's known for being tiny.
Right.
Her catchphrase like begins with her saying she's keitaishiki, which is like pocket sized. You know, like slang for your cell phone is keitai, which is short for keitai denwa, which is pocket phone.
Aww.
Okay. So she gets made fun of a lot too for that. She is Chiho's Oshi. Did you know that?
I didn't.
Oh, well.
Chiho's good taste.
That's it's Chiho, man. She doesn't have any good taste.
Chiho's weird. Oh, but Yamarina's role within the Kenkyusei, I'd say more than Joe, because I know Joe is kind of like a front face for the Kenkyusei, but I think Yamarina's like more captain kind of role, more like Nana.
Yeah, she's always in the front, or she's usually in the front for songs. Mm-hmm. I think she's her and Joe are the center of the Rashikunai Kenkyusei version. Well, I was watching they did Zetsumetsu. It was actually Joe and Chiho in front. I'm like, why is Chiho in front?
The heck?
Anyway.
But yeah, she's also the oldest Kenkyusei, so that helps.
No, she is, right?
Yeah, she's 19.
No. What is it? Megumin is also 19.
Oh shoot.
And Iatine,
Shows
I think, maybe Iatine's 19 or 20, I forget. They're all knocking on the... Oh, and Maichi's Hatashi, or 20.
Oh right, Maichi's like 20. Shoot. That girl, she tricks me.
Basically, you're just wrong on every
I am. Shoot.
Okay, well, if you like Yamarina, aside from stages, which is always a great thing to follow.
I'm so
if you
wrong.
Understand MCs.
I was just so wrong. Megumin, Iatine, and Mai are older than her. What am I thinking?
Well, if they're not older than her, then they're the same age as her.
Well, yeah, but like they're a few months older than her.
Anyway,
she
had her birthday in December. Anyway, if you like Yamarina or if you want to check her out, you can go to YouTube on the official NMB 48 channel. She has a show with Fresh Lemon called Miorina, where they do various competitions to determine who the captain of the day is. They were paired together ever since the shuffle because they're both the same size.
That's really all it comes down to.
Yeah, well, they do a lot of dumb stuff too.
Right, they have that good friends, so that's cool.
Great. She also has Twitter, if you like Twitter. Other than that, she doesn't really get a lot of outside work as far as appearing on TV, so you're out of luck there. And
do what you can. Support your idols.
That's it. Well, I keep saying, like, watch the stages, especially if you can understand MCs, because that's where you can get, like, a lot of their personality. You get good chunks of their personality and their dynamics and how they work well together. And so great and fantastic.
Now you're starting to sound like me.
Well, now we move on to the next section, which is Speculation Station. I see I've written nothing here, so there is no Speculation Station.
I always have Speculation Station. Simple one, though, this time. Who, besides Fu and Miru, do you think will appear on Magiska Gakuen? And why? Because nobody predicted Anton. Nobody did.
I don't really care who appears on Magiska.
Okay, well, what do you have? What do you have?
I mean, what do I have?
For Speculation Station.
I don't have anything. I didn't plan for this. This is your corner, not mine.
I thought our Stellar Manzai would be replacing our Speculation Station.
No. You know, I was watching the last Kenkyusei stage, and one of their things was like if somebody, like if they appeared on Magiska Gakuen, and I think they said Ayaten was gonna appear. I think, I'm not sure.
Oh shoot!
But they were like, what would their names be?
Oh, and Terumi.
Terumi is like, of course, it's gonna be California, and
should have gone for Compton
or Long Beach.
Long Beach isn't that bad though. Like parts of it are, but it's not like
Compton's not that bad either.
There's like South Central and Watts.
Oh man, there's that one time when I wanted to play DDR and it said it was in Southgate, and I'm like, I don't know where Southgate is, right? It's like near South Bay where I live, right? It shouldn't be too bad. You drive through Watts. That was really scary.
Oh
no! My friend used to go there, and then there's some guy because it's in a video store, right? The DDR machine is in a video store, and some guy's like, "Hey man, can I get a ride home?" And he's like, "What the hell? I don't want to take him home." So they're trying to sneak out, right? But on the way to their car, it's like, hey, you forgot about me, right? And they're like, oh my god, I gotta drive the stranger home. It's really creepy, because maybe he might pull something on you or whatever if you don't take him home. So he's driving him home. He's like, man, it's a good thing you guys are driving me home because I'm an ex-gang member.
Dang.
And that is it for Speculation Station.
Dang, I like where I live. I'm gonna stay here. That's that.
What else was there? I don't remember people's names. Whatever.
What?
I was still thinking about that topic where they came up with their names. I'm trying to even remember who was there. I think Chiho was Crab. Connie.
Crab?
Because she does that stupid crab impersonation.
Oh no.
Well, Terumi was California, but she also wanted to be a Bihaku, which is white skin.
Oh.
And people were like, "You're not white skin," and stuff. Anyway,
Terumi has this. I feel like Terumi's very confident with herself, and that's gonna get her far.
I don't know. I think it's the opposite. I think she's just maniacal.
She's an interesting girl.
Okay, since we really had nothing for Speculation Station, I just wanted to put you on the spot and see how you react.
I predict with my crystal ball That we'll get another graduation in a couple months.
Did you want to say anything about Request Hour?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of bummed that pretty much every team song from End Stage is ranked. And that Cyane is still up for ranking. Why are people voting for that song? I'm sorry. It's just really painful to listen to.
Yeah, I don't know. But the other thing, since there's like 1,000 songs, and like, there's like some people that are always like really mad. It's like, oh, I can't believe that song was ranked 800. I'm like, dude, if you bought 10 CDs, like, you're probably gonna vote for your favorite song 10 times. You're not gonna vote for your like 10th favorite song once.
That's true.
So I don't know. I mean, when you see crap like NMB's Overture beating like Itano Tomomi Singles, you're just like, there's no way. Like, if somebody told you like, pick the better song, like they're gonna pick Overture over like an Itano Tomomi Single.
Right. Swag.
Okay, that's it. That'll end our show.
That's it.
I don't think we have anything more. I think we ran out of gas.
I have homework.
But gas is cheap now, so it's okay.
It is.
People are like, yo, dude, for the first time in a long time, my GPA is higher than gas prices.
That's funny.
But yeah, that's the end of the show. We're still thinking about adding and subtracting stuff from the show. I always want to tinker with it. One of these days, I'm gonna play with video and pictures and stuff and see what happens with that. But for now, we just had the silly manzai because Under the Ribbon jokingly suggested it. It was no joke for me. We did it.
We take things very seriously here on Takoyaki Okonomiyaki Party.
Yeah. Thank you, Yoko Ono, Okonomiyaki, Onomiya, whatever.
It's a party every day, every week, every 2 weeks. Stay sharp. Because I'm sure not staying sharp right now. I have a quiz tomorrow.
So, closing comments. Play Resistance.
Yeah, get stoked for Cyane photo book.
Watch some stage shows. If you watch one, make sure you watch Konomi's because it's hilarious.
True. Natsu ramen, best ramen.
And try to find other NMB fans and converse with them.
And eat okonomiyaki.
Yeah.
I almost said eat Yoko Ono.
Yes.
Ew.
Yeah, just let it be.
Oh, that was good.
Anyway, okay, that'll end our show. Thanks for listening. This was episode 14, I think.
Dang.
So.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll keep putting stuff up, I think.
Find us on Broadway at
Broadway.com. Yeah, that's always good. Look for our Broadway manzai.
Our Broadway manzai. We're gonna be big.
Directed by Ama. Okay, thank you guys.
Directed by Ama. Okay, bye.
See you later.
Ciao.